It took me half an hour to work out the instructions and how to put this thing together, but I got there in the end. Just remember,
you're in the way.
Just remember, you volunteered this. Ow! Free haircut.
I did not say it was free.
Well, no, but I think I got what I paid for.
Look at the nuts on that.
Done. So many of you have already sussed out that we bought ourselves a new piece of cleaning equipment, which, if the weather calms down a little bit, we might do a little bit of video on later on. I'm just doing a bit of plumbing work up the house with a new hose reel so that we can actually use this to wash the cars up at the house and haven't got to bring the cars down all the time. The only thing is, this is all wired up for hose lock pipes, but the thing is, I've got the wrong fitting for the tap this end, so I've got to go back to Moore Valley and hopefully they've got the right fitting. So yeah, so we'll get this guy out later on, and if it's not too windy, because at the moment it's blowing such a gale out there that it's pointless trying to film anything because all you're going to hear is wind. Actually, that's what you hear most of the time, I know, but hot air. Yeah, hot air too. I'll shut up. Quit while you're behind. I was kind of hoping to have this done and mine and the wife's car washed before lunchtime today, because I think some of our darlings are passing by later on this afternoon to drop off Mother's Day presents for Julie. And I know what's going to happen if I got the steam cleaner out. Oh, you wash my car, Dad. I can't do it because I've got my best clothes on, so you'll have to do it for me, Dad. You know how much I love you, Dad. Oh, but my car's so dirty, Dad. Sometimes you feel like it. Today I don't. Okay, get down. After all the effort and time we spent on sorting this out this morning so we could run our new steam cleaner and wash the cars up here, it turns out I haven't got enough pressure or water flow in the house plumbing to run the machine. Obviously it's an industrial machine, and because of our heating system in the house, we've had to turn our pressure down to about 2.5 bar maximum, and apparently the machine needs 2.5 bar minimum to run it. So it looks like I've got a nice new hose reel. Well, I've got a nice new hose reel. Fortunately, I do have another tap down the yard, which will probably do the job because he's a 3/4 inch. Well, welcome back, folks. It's Sunday the 14th, so the day after yesterday. Well, as mentioned, that didn't work, simply because we do not have enough volume of water and pressure to drive the mechanics on the machine. So the machine is a 12 litre per minute pump, interpump motor on it, or pump on it, and I have to feed that. So if I can't get 12 litres a minute through my hose pipe, then the machine just won't work. We're going to have a go this morning at plan B, but I think probably it's going to be plan C that does the job. So we're going to have a crack at that pipe on the barn down there, which is still only a 1/2 inch pipe. If that doesn't work, then we're going to have to resort to this fella here, which is just a bigger volume pipe. So we're kind of hoping that the volume of water coming through along with the pressure will suffice, will do the job. Right, anyway, so no lambs again this morning. Just going to give this lot a bit of grub and then we'll go and fetch the machine out. I don't have very long again. It's 8:20. I go over and visit my father on a Sunday for 10 o'clock, so whatever I decide to put the pressure wash on, which will probably be the skid steer, we're not going to get it finished. Okay, so let's just pretend I finish it. Come on, out of the way. Out of the way. got yourself jammed up there, or are you okay? I got a collared dove up there behind the end of the Z purlin, so if I can't tell, well, it sounds like an adult because it's calling. Unless of course he's calling his youngster. They're still sat in the corner over there. Well, we'll go say hello to her, him, it in a minute. Patience! Patience! Hello. Hello. Okay, well, some of them are definitely in the pink. Right, anyway, so, hello little mate, you're still there, are you? So, spotted this little fella yesterday. Obviously, he's come out of a nest, which I think is up there above that light. Mother is still feeding him, as far as I'm aware. She's still coming in and out again, so for the time being, the best thing I can really do for him, I think he's reasonably safe in there. That's of course Fox. We've got no cats on the farm. If a fox comes in and takes him, well, fox comes in and takes him, but there's no need for me to interfere with him. He's, I won't say he's happy, because he should be up there, but he's live. If that's her, she's looking after him, I just leave him alone. Right then, steam cleaner. I don't know, do you reckon that's 12 litres a minute? Okay, so before we try and just get it going, what is it? What did we buy? Well, we bought the Mac International Avant. I don't know if the TST is the model type. This is hopefully the pressure washer we've always needed. It is pretty much as powerful a machine you can have on single phase power. We don't have any three phase here, we only got single phase. So it's 12.3 litres a minute is throughput on this, but you have to have a minimum of 2 bar pressure going in. Something to do with making stuff kick in and work, I'm not sure. So anyway, right, I'm hoping that this tap works because we've got power and water here and it's convenient. This is our usual wash point, but if push comes to shove, we may have to clear a space over there and go off the big tap. Right, okay, so one of the issues I might have had yesterday with it not working properly is I didn't use the lance that came with it. I used our old Q lance, which is a double lance. Now there's a reasonable chance, because we were using that with our diesel powered pressure washer, which is 6 horsepower, so basically it's twice the power of this but on cold. Now if we adjusted the nozzles for that and it's got a much bigger nozzle, there's a reasonable chance there wasn't enough back pressure, and maybe that was part of the problem with this. So we're going to have a go with the lance that it actually came with, although it's got a shorter pipe, and just see if that helps. So far, so good. chemical soak in for a minute. I'm going to turn that off, and then we'll just whack the heat up a little bit.
You know this life keeps flying by. Let's stop the time. We'll fill our cups and live it up. Hands to the sky. Ooh, we get together and you know that's when. Ooh, we get together and life makes sense. Ooh, we get together and you know my friend. Ooh, we get together and it all makes sense. You bring sunshine to any cloudy days, just like magic, babe. Love it when we get together. You change my world from gray to colorful, crazy, wonderful. Love it when we get together. We get together. We get together. We get together. My ride or die, secret spice. You get me high. Don't hesitate, no time to waste, so don't be shy. Ooh, we get together and you know that's when. Ooh, we get together and life makes sense. Ooh, we get together and you know my friend. Ooh, we get together. You bring sunshine to any cloudy days, just like magic, babe. Love it when we get together. You change my world from gray to colorful, crazy, wonderful. Love it when we get together. We get together and you know that's when. Oh, we get together and life makes sense. Oh, let's get together. We get together. We get together. You bring sunshine to any cloudy days, just like magic, babe. Love it when we get together. You change my world from gray to colorful, crazy, wonderful. Love it when we get together. 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 We get together.
Right. Well, it's not perfect because I haven't got time for perfect. But considering that tractor's not had a decent steam clean for over 10 years, I don't actually think it's come out too bad. Obviously, where I've pressure washed in through all these grease points, I'll probably leave them out in the sun for the rest of the morning, and then this afternoon or tomorrow morning I'll just go around with the grease gun and just re-grease those joints, because we want grease in there. Right, last thing is then, is I've turned this thing off on the hot, right down to near zero. You don't have to run them cold, but I like to run them cold, so basically cool the system down before we put it away. Right then, job's almost a good one. Oh yeah, better not forget. They cut parts so much easier when you do that. That's the pink stuff.
She's a queen with a forced 5 horsepower, kicking up dust at the seam. She's a story mama told you not to touch, but you can shake your curiosity. She's too hot to handle.
to handle.
Are you comfy in there? Hey, are you comfy in there? Oh,
Waiting for Daddy to come out.
that's much nicer in there than it is out here. Or even much nicer in there than it is out there. Yeah.